So Russian free-to-play Halo 3 MP mod. Is that probably the best way to describe it?
Yes.
Officially sanctioned. Being developed by Saber, who worked on the Halo 2 Anniversary and MCC ports.
So modders have tried to make Halo Online, again, reiterate, free to play, Russian market, Halo 3. Lots of things in there that look like would be really fun.
Sure.
Perhaps on PC,
Maybe fun.
mind you. PC, which hasn't had Halo since Halo 1.
Halo 2? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Halo 2. Um, and modders tried to basically take the game, unlock the region lock that's on it, distribute it out to everyone else so that they could then play. Microsoft stepped in and said, wait. First off, one, this game is for Russia only. It was made specifically for this market, meaning all the pay-to-win stuff or whatever's the boosts and all that stuff, the things that would irritate everybody else. That's for them because they like that.
Man.
That's what they're used to. So please don't try to distribute this game out to everybody else because all that's going to do is make them hate Halo. So look, I actually...
They did not say that word for word.
No, they didn't say it word for word. But they did say that this is built for the Russian market, the transactions, all that stuff, specifically tailored for the Russian market. All right? I know that the modders are trying to do what they feel is right. The guy, I don't know who has said it, but he actually said that, hey, look, we're actually trying to do this for a greater cause because there's a lot of people that want to play Halo. I'm concerned, and I think Microsoft shares the same concern, that what they're going to end up doing by continuing this, because they said they're not going to stop. So they're not going to stop. They're going to keep doing. They're going to keep trying to break the region lock so they can distribute this game out. I feel like they're actually going to ruin some people's perception of Halo if they distribute it out and it gets out in the wild without being properly structured for, I think, people that are anti-free-to-play. Is what I would generally say. There's a lot of anti-free-to-play folks that you see on the internet. So if this game is what I'm thinking it's going to be like for Russian tailored market, has anyone seen what's the name of that game? Warface, Colin? Is that the name of that? Warface? There's some specific things in there that are very, very pay to win, like, and they're specifically catered towards Russian market. And
Warface,
so
released like really sexy skins because they only released it in the Russian version of the game and not in the North American and like localized version of the game. Because they're like, yeah, Russia gets that shit. You guys don't. Like Russia's all about the sexy skins. They'll pay for that shit. Can't be sexying up our skins in the other regions. So Russia knows all about that free to play, man. They embrace it. World of Tanks is largely built on that Russian player base, and it's one of the largest games in the world.
40 million players.
Yep.
It's big. It's big. I want to play a Halo on PC that is not a top-down action strategy game, action shooter strategy game, whatever that you want to call that was, Halo Wars. But
I'm sad Halo Wars never made it to PC.
What is the one I'm thinking of? Spartan. What is it called?
Spartan Assault.
Spartan Assault. That's the game I'm talking about. I like that. I don't want to play that. I want to play Halo PC. I want to see what that feels like again. So there's a part of me that wants them to do, keep trying it or just wait. I would say just wait. Like, hey, maybe Microsoft is actually going to bring this game out free to play for everyone else and have it tailored. They said they're not. I think if enough people want it from the PC community, it could be a possibility. One of the things, Colin, that I mentioned is that when we talked about Halo 5 and the success for esports of the game, is that one of the biggest hurdles that Microsoft has, or that the pro players, or what have you want to look at it, pro players on Xbox that are specifically in Halo have, is that because the game is confined to one platform, they have a hard time growing outside of whatever the maximum number of sales that Microsoft can manage on any specific console, right? So the game is never going to be more than whatever the install base is right now. When it comes out, it'll probably be like 30 million units or something like that sold. I'm just spitballing right now because I don't know. That cap is at 30 million, right? Like that's all the people that could possibly buy Halo, and there's gonna be a subset that are, I'm not really a Master Chief fan, I'm not gonna buy that. So 20 million people buy Halo, and that's all the audience can get. Versus when playing on PCs, billion some PCs in the world, right?
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions of people playing or have played League or are involved with the League community, and you try to throw those numbers together and you say, well, why can't my game, why can't Halo get any bigger? And it's like it's confined to this experience. And I think there's an audience that genuinely wants to play Halo on the PC, but Microsoft is not having that, right? Or they're saying go play the old stuff. So Halo Online could possibly be that game, but like I said, I feel like the current version is just not what you and I, or I think the rest of the world, for the most part, would really enjoy.
Right. It's too much. Having a bunch of stats on an assault rifle.
So I don't know how for those in the chat, did you guys actually see the video that they released that showed like the cosmetic options and like some of the UI? And
It's like a Borderlands level of weapon stats for each weapon, but it's still like the same weapon. Like you're still firing the same gun. It just has different fire rate and shit. I think without like a big marketing campaign, most people probably don't even know it's a thing. You know what I mean?
Halo Online?
Yeah.
I would agree. I would probably argue the same
no
thing.
Idea.
Yeah. Waiting to see if there's. Dust was ahead of his time, way ahead. Don't melt Dust. 514. I remember I played that.
Its time. Rocket launcher SMG. I don't think they went that far with it.
Americans don't want Halo Online, or they'll just rip it apart.
They would.
Agree. No, I haven't, but the level of customization is totally fine with me. Now, I don't know if this is confirmed. Here's where it gets tricky, Jack in the Box. I think in the Russian market, as of right now, you can pay a little bit more to get like a little armor boost here, or a little bit of a damage boost here or there. Would you be on board with that? Would that make you happy if you knew that someone on the other team might have an armor boost? I think this is in the article. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is in the article I read. This is just speculating, right? Would you be happy if somebody was like, they killed you, and it was like they had like a little icon over them, they had like a boost, and you're like, oh shit.
It took a headshot from your battle rifle to kill him?
Yeah. You got hit by one burst and you died?
They wouldn't do that shit.
Go said, let me get that damage. I'll pay for auto no scopes. Made it. Drew, yeah, we're wrapping up almost, but you made it.
I made it. I'm here.
People will buy the highest level gear and wreck everyone. See, that's where it gets tricky.
But does it matter in the end when you're playing a free-to-play game?
What do you mean?
Does someone wrecked everyone?
Yeah, it matters.
Just join another game. Oh, I'm just saying, like,
Join another game, as
pretty
in
annoying to
play,
me.
pick up another game, or join another match in
Well,
within
no, it's
Halo.
like here's the thing. So Halo matches only last like 8 minutes, right?
Okay.
If someone tears you off, you just leave and join another game. It's not the same as like a 1 hour commitment to like a League of Legends match, and someone has like really OP runes or something. Or I'll use that example because League of Legends guys get all pissed off when you mention that it's pay to win. But yeah, so it's not like you're committing to a long match. It's 8 minutes, right? I don't know.
But there's
I don't think I'd be too annoyed unless I was taking the game seriously, which I'm not sure you could ever really take that game seriously.
there has
under
been
those
enough
conditions.
bad examples, I think, where people will look at free to play like 3 years ago, and they still point at those games like, no, we don't want that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
It's the people that still are not embracing the joy that is free to play. It's the same guys that are like just deny free to play on principle and haven't even tried it. I think are the ones that will say that. To me, I do get annoyed when it's in a competitive title, like a game I'd expect to be competitive. But in a game like Combat Arms or Warface or whatever, I think it's just more of a minor nuisance.
His Major said they literally made a
Personally.
rocket launcher SMG.
What? They made a rocket launcher SMG?
It is a microtransaction for
Hold
a couple
up.
hours.
Is there footage of this? That's entirely different than what I was thinking about.
See? Colin, now if you die, no, Colin.
SMG, then I might be annoyed.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That would be the threshold compared to like so in Ghost Recon, Ghost Recon Online or whatever they call it now, Phantoms. Is that what it was? So in that game, you can buy extra grenades. So like you can spawn with 2 grenades instead of 1 sometimes. Like that didn't really bother me as much. But if you're firing a rocket launcher SMG, I might think differently. I can't find. Well, I'm not gonna find anything. 'Cause this be Russian crap. I need footage of this rocket launcher SMG.
This man Colin doesn't want to believe it. And you're off the there you go. Now you're too far. Yeah, there.
I had to sit up out of my seat because I was so shocked.
Major Black hit you with that bomb. Take that, Colin. Take that.
That would be unacceptable.
You'd be salty.
That said, I played Halo 2, and every 5th game I had a hacker. So if we want to compare my game experiences, I think the $60 Halo 2 experience was probably worse than some people paying for items in Halo Online.
You'd be super salty.
I'd be annoyed.
No.
I also wouldn't play that game very long, most likely, because I don't really care for that type of stuff.
You would be super
Like,
salty.
I didn't like the gun rental system, like Blacklight, for example.
Black Ops was
So-
fun, man.
It was a fun game. Like, if it wasn't for the rental stuff, I think I would have played a lot more.
Our last topic. We got Battlefront. We got Halo Online.
Dota
just
2
go
is
to-
the best
we'll-
free-to-play game, by the way.
What
And
was?
model. Dota 2 is the best free-to-play
Oh.
game and model. For the people in chat that are talking about free-to-play.
Now, if you've enjoyed the video, made it this far, leave a like if you've not already. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate your support. Subscribe if you've not already so you guys can check my next video. And if you've missed anything, especially this video right here, go check it out. Just click, 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 click.